First free throw is good. Good on both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Philadelphia. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. He with the bucket.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Now Clarkson over Jackson. Oh my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. 76ers on top, running away with this one. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Lowry, Caleb Martin out there with P, and there's Jackson, and it's Council in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Number 33.
And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the 76ers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Kicks it to Williams. Rebound by the 76ers.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Count that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Jazz shooting 43% for the game. Here's Collier. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Lowry against Warren. It's good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Dishes to Williams. Rebound by the 76ers. Martin's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
TJ's a wing who doesn't just jack up threes. He likes to get physical on the inside as well.
He passes to Jackson. To the left wing. Here's P. He's covered by Brown. Here's P. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside, Warren releases. Rebound by Kyle Lowry.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just basically whiffs on it.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Johnson, the pass to Collier. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his
and now look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Monday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
The Jazz making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in. Second shot opportunity. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Johnson outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. So Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Williams. Here's Collier, guarded by Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Second team foul.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Here's P. Utah with the rebound.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Collier, that's good.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Right side Jackson. Has to be. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
And he's good on the second. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. To the right side, the pass to Collier. Embiid against Kessler. Shoots a fader. Rebound by the 76ers. He's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. He's got 58.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Collier. Brown outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Passes it to P. On the wing, Gordon. Out to the wing. Here's P. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive. Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
To the inside. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Yeah, they want more playmaking from marketing. That's the next step in his game.
Here's P. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. George passes to Kessler. Now Noel. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to P. Back to Gordon. Pass to P. Takes the three. And the 76ers get it back. Here's Embiid. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Outside, George. And the pass to Noel. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up, high post. Markkanen inside the line. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. P passes to Gordon. Out to the right wing. Here's P. Gets the three-pointer to fall. P's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Philadelphia.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Can they get it? And the rejection by Embiid.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Warren's checked in for Markkanen. And Utah has possession. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the drive. Here's Noel. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Passes it to P. And the three off target. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Noel. Now, here is George. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Jackson against George. For three. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And that's a foul called on Kenyon Martin. That's his first foul. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all three levels.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's P. He's defended by Noel. Jazz shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%.
Philadelphia foul. Caleb Martin. That's his first personal foul.
That one is off.
At the line for the Jazz, Sensabaugh.
That one misses. Philadelphia's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Eric Gordon on the wing. Pass to Pete. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the Jazz with possession here. Warren. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
The assist.
George has got 9 assists now tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, he'll make it 58.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for P.
Well, he was so active defensively, anticipating, grabbing steals. one of the most underappreciated stats in the game.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Here's P. He's covered by Kessler. And there's the pass to P. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Driving to the basket. And a missed layup.
Well, just doing an excellent job defensively. Using his body to disrupt the shot and then get control of the loose ball.
Pulls it up. It's off. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Greg Anthony...
From the low block, that one's good.
Doug Christie has been writing more a lot in the Sacramento Kings locker room. What does that mean to you, and what have you gotten from his coaching?
It means a lot. I think from him coaching me in this previous summer league, I seen the style that he likes to coach. One of his first things that he told us on the Kings was, hey, like, you know, when it comes down to it, you're the guys that are out there, you know, regardless of whatever we draw up or we scheme. You know, he just wants us to go out there and play hard at the end of the day, stick to our principles, and, you know, I think having fun within that. And we've been on a streak lately, so.
You've recently surpassed 100 games in the NBA, and the Kings fans love your effort. What are some of your goals in your career?
I don't necessarily set goals.
No?
No, I'm honestly just go out there, play hard. I expect myself to shoot above 40% every year. Being on some type of all-defensive team, I think that would make me happy, but it's definitely not something that I have, just on a sticky note on a mirror. That's two things that I do. You've
played basketball your entire life. What was your first memory that you can remember?
First memory, there was a kid in the city who, he was really good at the time too. And people were telling me that, he's better than me or whatever, but honestly, it didn't really matter to me. I didn't really pay too much attention to it, but our team actually ended up playing his team, and so I think we ended up pulling it out. And of course, I had I think 25 in that game. I was super young though, so
of course I had 25.
Yeah.
Of course. It seems like nothing can get to you.
Right.
And
what could possibly get to me?
What could possibly get to you? Because you seem very level-headed.
Facts.
You're what goes around comes around.
A bad performance can for sure get to me. Try to stay level-headed, but I mean, after the game, you're that was a terrible one. I'm really hard on myself too, so you kind of got to put it behind you. Can't really worry about it.
What about a bad performance in NBA 2K? People are talking smack. We see you got the logo.
It's crazy because people are trying so hard. There's people who just won't even leave my side. They're just denying me from getting the ball. I've gotten used to it now because it's people just their antennas are up now. So
yeah.
But it's fun though. I mean, I love that they get that satisfaction. It's part of it. So I'm not tripping if I lose though. So, but there aren't too many bad performances on 2K.
Okay.
If it is from me, we have to be playing a really good team, a team of 5 at that.
Well, we'll see because you're going to play with Team 2K TV today.
Perfect.
So
perfect.
Vince Marotta here, PA announcer of the Phoenix Suns. This time we are featuring your State Farm top assists. Let's see a couple.
The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers playing against the Atlanta Hawks. Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's P in at the 4. And for Atlanta, Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Isaiah Joe is out there with Trae Young. And it's Roddy in at the 3. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this
one. Young inside, Maxey covering. Yes, it's good.
Trae Young not afraid to make passes like that. Great vision.
George outside. And that one good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder, and the conversation quickly turned to Embiid. Coach said we know he can be unstoppable, but we're hoping to slow him down just a little. Double teams might be a part of that, but I don't want to give away all of our tricks. So it sounds like Joel can expect a lot of defensive pressure tonight.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And here are the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
The first one falls.
Kelly Oubre is a multi-talented forward that plays with a lot of confidence. If he can keep this kind of consistency, he's going to do some damage in this league.
Young, the pass to Robbie. Into the lane. No luck on that one. And George with some nice D. Here's P, covered by Johnson. Outside Joe. Pass to Capella. Here's Roddy. Outside Johnson. And here's Joe. Three-pointer. And Atlanta misses again.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Here's P. Off with the layup. Atlanta has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. For this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Pass to Joe. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. To win the drought. Joel Embiid with the board.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Now here's Oubre. Over to the wing. Here's P. Connects from downtown. P's got 5 now.
I just love the ball movement.
Hawks trail by 9. Now here's Young. A steady offensive force, averaging around 32.5 a game. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great lift off the floor. Johnson is electric.
Pass to Oubre. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's P, covered by Johnson. Here's P. The rebound by the Hawks. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Young against Maxey. Here's P. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks trailing. Joe with the ball. Oubre picks him up. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there.
P. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Young against Maxey. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Young. Atlanta again missing. The Sixers lead by 7. It's George on the wing. Guarded by Capella. They get it again. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're really working the paint now.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Pass to Roddy. Outside Johnson. Here's Joe. Launches it. Knocks down the triple.
A solid three-point shooter. Joe has developed a very nice stroke.
Here's P. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. Right wing. Here's Embiid. And he drops it in from the low post.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Hawks trail by 8. Young with it. He had 25 points in his last game. Rejected by George.
Known as a tough defender, George so good at reading shooters and getting to those shot attempts.
Oubre can't hit.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Body, no good. The Sixers lead by 8. George for 3. Sinks it from distance. George has got his second basket on the night.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Young against Maxey. Outside Young. Here's Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And coming down the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, have modern training methods help players get through it in one piece, you think?
Without a question, B.A. At the same time, it's a keeping up with the Joneses situation. If the guy you're guarding is in top form, that wears you down, too.
And the 76ers making a change here. Lowry's checked in.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And Atlanta making a change here. Nance is checked in. And the Hawks call time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, to get back on track.
Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for him. Hawks trail by 12. Now Payne, 9 points in his last outing. And it's blocked by Embiid.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
Daniels passes to Hunter, 4 on the clock, and there's a 3-second violation. And now let's look at the leaderboard, specifically rebounding and who has been crashing the glass over the last month. Joel Embiid on top.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
Here's P. Counted. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Lowry against Payne. Pass to Daniels. Back to Payne. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game. Andre Drummond is checked in for Philadelphia.
Substitution. Andre Drummond.
Okongwu, the pass to Nance. George against Hunter. Clock at 6. Count that one.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Pass to P. Nice D from Nance.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Got a piece of it. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And Philadelphia making a change here. Martin's checked in. Hawks trail by 12. Hunter finds Payne. Nance outside. Pass to Hunter. With the drive.
I like Hunter with that frame and size. When he gets to the inside, there will be contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Hunter. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Back to Okongwu. Rebound by Philadelphia.
So far, Rebounding has been a focal point for them.
P, no good. Hawks trail by 12. Daniels passes to Payne. Back to Daniels. And he buries his first look.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Philadelphia leading by 10. P passes to Drummond. Here's P. Knocked away. It's stolen by Nance. And here's Payne. No made baskets yet. Pass to Okongwu. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Lowry, the pass to Drummond. Yep, count it. And the 76ers lead by 12.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Nance, the pass to Hunter. On the wing, Daniels. Maxey covering. 5 to shoot. 13 feet out. And the jumper is good.
And it seems like Daniels is comfortable all over the floor.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Pass to Martin. Lowry against Payne. Poke loose. It's stolen by Okongwu. To the middle. And there's Payne. That one's good. And the assist by Hunter.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Substitution on the court.
Capella, the pass to Robbie. And a deep three from Young. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's P in at the 4. Hawks trail by 11. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Good. And the assist to Embiid. He's got 4 points this quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Young. Inside. Here's Johnson. Can't get it to fall.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
P. And he can't jam it through. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Knocks it loose. George with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. For 3, Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, the corner 3, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
Outside Joe. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
Roddy, no good.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to Young. Let's go with a three. Look at Young, making it look easy.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Joe, the pass to Young. Outside Joe. Pass to Roddy. 4-3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Maxey against Young. Pass to Roddy. Outside Joe. 6 to shoot. Now Capella. Excellent D there from Embiid. Here's P, covered by Johnson. And P gets it to go. P's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Joe, the pass to Capella. Young against Maxey. Out to the right wing. Here's Roddy. Outside Joe. Shoots over Oubre. And Atlanta misses again. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Maxey. Shoots over Young. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Maxey's got 9.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Here's Roddy. George defending. Roddy, no good.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range. I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Here's Young. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Capella with the jam.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
The Sixers lead by 17. Outside Oubre. P passes to Embiid. Hey, rejected by Capella. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so, also got the body. So we'll see free throws here. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Hunter's checked in for Roddy.
Philadelphia ball.
Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. The 76ers, number 1.
And when you turn it over against these guys, they make you pay for it. They lead the league in points off turnovers.
Maxey passes to P. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 19-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. It's hauled in by P.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Nance comes in for Johnson. And Daniels is subbed in for Joe. Jackson, he's checked in for the Sixers. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. Taking a look at the 76ers, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And, of course, the Hawks Currently, they're 5 spots behind them.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they really are taking pride knowing that many didn't expect them to be here. Proving all the doubters wrong has been what's fueled them all season.
Well, if they're a stock, I'm buying. They faced down every challenge in front of them this season and have turned into a team that has to be considered a major playoff threat.
Jackson, left side. Pass to Embiid. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
Looked like a simple.
And so it's Philadelphia continuing to pile it on. Up 22 as
41. The 76ers, 63.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Hawks shooting only 39% so far in the game. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Trae Young out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Roddy in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Johnson finds Young. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Joe. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Takes a 13-footer, and he knocks the jumper down. Maxi's got 13.
And that's just fantastic use of the mid-range by Maxey.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
Every year, Clint Capella up there, one of the highest percentage field goal shooters we have in the NBA.
Fades away. That one rolls around and rims out.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
It's such a skillful shooter. Young going with the gentle make.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, P.M. their last time out against the Jazz was all business. He dropped 69 points. And what an offensive performance overall, turning in a new season high for him in points. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And that one falls for Oubre.
I think a lot of teams around the league are looking for this kind of player and this kind of versatility that Kelly Oubre shows off. And right now his teammates are feeding off that toughness.
Over to the left wing. Fires from deep. Roddy, no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers to the paint. Here's P. Rebounded by the Hawks. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Maxey against Young. Pass to Joe from deep. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Oubre passes to P. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Paul George.
That's good from George.
And Paul George entering the league in 2010. I mean, he's been as good as any two-way wing in the league, cementing himself as an all-NBA level player.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Young, the pass to Capella. To stop the run. And Young, the bucket on the assist by Capella. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Undeniable range. Young is going to pull up the moment he gets any angle out there.
Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he is so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, B.A. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
Johnson with a bucket.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Down low. And P gets it to go. P's got 26 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
To the inside. Tipped. Here's Capella. Pass to Johnson. Joe on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Here's Young. He's got 10. Shot clock at 2. Rebound by Philadelphia. George has got 5 rebounds in the game. Maxey, a good look. Rebounded by Johnson.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Young inside. Maxey covering. And that one's good. Young's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Here's Oubre. And he banks in the layup. Oubre's got 9.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Johnson. Rebound by Philadelphia. He's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Maxey. Uses a glass to finish the layup. He's got 17.
You know, Maxey's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed.
Young, the pass to Capella. Here's Roddy. George defending. The kick out to Young. On the take. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight. Maxey against Young. Again, Philadelphia.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Now here's Young. He's got 12 to the paint. Outside Johnson. Outside Young. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive. And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. P, no good. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Roddy. George defending. Roddy, no good.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Maxey, that's good.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
The Hawks have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half. Joe, the pass to Young. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Joel Embiid.
Drawing a foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
They've been fantastic.
Here's Maxey. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's P in at the power forward. On offense, here are the Hawks. Here's Young. It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia leading by 22. Inside, P. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Outside Johnson. Here's Joe. Buries it from 3.
On the finishing end in the catch and shoot, Joe is deadly.
Pass to P. From the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Joe. Well, Brendan, a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment, after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
Young, the pass to Robbie. Outside Johnson. Here's Joe. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Young against Maxey. Here's P. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella. And he's got a lot of them.
Maxey surveys. Baseline jumper. Embiid. And the tip in on the offensive boards.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Young, the pass to Robbie. And you look around the league. Brent, are small market teams having a moment?
Well, B.A., these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick and a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. And these teams aren't going anywhere.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Young misses. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. P, no good. Outside Joe. Pass to Capella. Young against Oubre. Young misses. Philadelphia leading by 22. To the inside. P, no good. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Young with it. Over Maxey. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 15 points in just the second half.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Joe, the pass to Young. Over Maxey. And it's Young again missing.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Outside Maxey. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Driving to the basket. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Roddy. Pass to Johnson. Ooh, poked away. Maxey with it, and it's Young picking him up. Here's P. It's rebounded by Roddy. He got it. No doubt that's a foul, and it's going to be a transition take foul.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
Pass to Roddy. Shoots over George. The putback. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Philadelphia leading by 23. Here's P. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Young, the pass to Capella. Inside, Johnson. That's it. Coming off an assist from Young. Johnson's got 9 points here in the second half. Well, the 76ers shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Pass to Oubre. Joe with the ball. Oubre picks him up.
Number 33, third personal, team second.
And the NBA has regular season. Looking at Trae Young, Brent, his teams always finish in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Now Young. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Young's got 24 points.
And this guy has some unreal range. Young can make it work from just about anyone.
Hunter against Martin to the paint. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it. He got to the ball just a moment late.
So for the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Roddy comes in for Hunter. And Joe subbed in for Payne. The 76ers also with a sub. Maxey's checked in. Young with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Outside Johnson. Pass to Young. Lets it go. It's hauled in by P. P's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. It's George on the wing. Down low. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Joe. Cash money on the open jump shot. And here is Maxey. Outside Oubre. It's George on the wing. To the paint. Here's P. Pass to Drummond. The putback. That one is off. Hawks trail by 18. Outside Young. Joe on the wing. Outside Johnson. And here's Young. Here's Roddy. George defending. 5 on the clock. Roddy, the pass to Joe. Okongwu inside. Drummond's there. A good look from Johnson. And Atlanta misses again. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the 76ers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And what a special year they're having, picking up their 59th win.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for P.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
44 seconds left in the fourth.
Gotta give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Back to Joe. Pass to Johnson. Here's Roddy. George defending. Roddy, no good.
And that's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Outside Maxey. Here's P. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.
Passing now to Hardy Gokray in the wreck. Deflects a pass into the paint. Runs diagonally to bounce a relay to a wide open three. Quick reflexes combined with hawk-like vision. Rapid reaction on the run out. Is it enough to win your vote? Assist one of these plays by selecting your favorite. Do you want to be featured here on Top Plays? Send in your favorite play with your gamer tag on social media with the hashtag 2KTVWow. We are on the lookout. We'll be back with a bonus.
It's time to meet your Toronto Raptors! Starting at the shooting guard at 6'6". Number 1, Brady Davis. In the middle, standing 6'11", number 41, Kelly Olynyk.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this one, you'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Toronto Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Look at the 76ers starting group. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. He out there with Joel Embiid, and it's George in at the 3. And for the Raptors, in at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Olynyk in at the 5 spot. So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the teams. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. On the wing, Barnes. Dick passes to Barnes. Clock at 6. Tries it from 19. Count it. Good.
And ideally, Barnes would like to be a little closer, but he makes the best of that mid-range on that one.
From 12 feet out. Here's Embiid. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
George looking around.
Seeing George spread the wealth and picking up the assist, I think he's a better player when he's sharing the ball like that.
And it's the Raptors' ball. Quickly kicks to Barrett. Here's Olynyk. It's hauled in by George. 76ers have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Here's Maxey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from 3, this guy is almost unguardable.
Has to be. Puts up a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Now Olynyk, after the missed 3 from P. Good D by Embiid.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
P passes to Maxey. And the layup's good off the glass.
Maxey working around the contact that time. Nice work.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. I was able to catch up with the Raptors head coach. The challenge is slowing down Joel Embiid. Asked coach what the game plan was. He said with Embiid, you know he's going to get to the line. You know he's going to get his. Our goal is to keep him away from the basket. If we get him settling for jumpers, that's a win for us. We'll see if they can force him to become a shooter in this one. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Dick, good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
76ers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. There's the pass to Pete. To the middle, here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on you.
Castro Olynyk, back to Dick. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Dick. This game he had 10 points. Just 5 to shoot. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Showing some strength on that finish. Dick is solid at converting there through contact.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
The size and strength of Embiid, he is absolutely mammoth. Really hard to deal with. You may need a couple of guys to box him out.
Now, here's Barrett. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. The 76ers leading by 5.
Nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
The shot's good. Barnes has got 7. So for Philadelphia, their last game, a win against Atlanta.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Barrett, no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the defense of this Raptors team, Frank, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Hurdle is checked in for the Raptors. And with spring right around the corner, let's see who's flourishing in the power rankings. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Checking out the Sixers, they just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Barrett. Scoreless thus far. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from George. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
I like their focus coming. In terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Passes it to Maxey. In the corner, George with it. Pass to Embiid. Here's P. And he gets the bucket. P's got 9.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Toronto calls timeout. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Lowry comes in for Oubre. Pirtle dishes to Brown. Toronto working the ball around now. The pass to Abaji. Now Boucher. Brown outside. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Now the 76ers on the break. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Drummond. He has 7.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Shots good by Mitchell.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
The 76ers leading by 15. Right side Lowry. The shot by George. Wide open. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here's Mitchell. 9 points last game. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
And another turnover here by Philadelphia. And a chance here to check out some stats for him. Gordon checked in for the 76ers.
Eric Gordon.
Lowry against Mitchell. Kicks it to Pirtle. On the wing, Brown. Defended by Gordon. And it's sent back by Drummond. With the drive. He no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Mitchell against Lowry. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And again, Toronto no luck. The 76ers leading by 18. Feeds it to Lowry. Boucher with the rebound. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Boucher. Here's Abaji. The kick out to Brown. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the tray.
Hey, Brown is a quality shooter. We've seen him shoot 40% from 3 for a season.
2 minutes left in the
Lowry passes to Pete. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Drummond kicks to Gordon. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Mitchell. 76ers getting the bucket. Passes to Abaji. No good with the triple. Philadelphia leading by 17. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Bird. And it's good for 2. P's got 15.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Lowry against Mitchell. At the top of the key, Boucher. Brown outside. Pass to Boucher. Off target with his 3. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now Brown, after Eric Gordon's 3-pointer that didn't go. Comes up empty down low. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. George passes to Drummond. Gordon kicks to Love. Inside. And that one's good. George. George has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Andre Drummond is out there with P, and it's Martin in at the small forward. Another shot. That layup is good as it's up and in from P. 17 points for P.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, P in the last game against the Hawks got the job done. He had 44 points, and per usual, he was a monster on the glass, picking up pretty much every board that came his way. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Barrett. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. P passes to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The pass to P. The 3. That shot missing. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Maxey. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. The 15-footer. The second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Embiid's got 12.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Maxey passes to P. Back to Maxey. Stolen by Quickly. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Maxey passes to P. Oubre outside. Takes a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Quickly. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Here's P. Olynyk is covering. P passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Pass to Olynyk. Back to Quickly. Some solid defense from Maxey. Philadelphia leading by 21. To the left side wing. Stolen by Quickly. Now, here's Barrett. He's covered closely. Not going to go that time.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Oubre passes to P. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Barnes, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
And Barnes.
Substitution on the court.
Brown against Lowry. Down low, here's P, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Brown. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Brown is a physical player, so he's not going to be bothered by contact or having to play through contact.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The 76ers leading by 19. Pass to P. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Brown against Lowry. Shoots from 12. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to P. With 2 seconds left, and it's good on the layup. P's got 25 points in the game.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that
range. And so it's Philadelphia sitting on a 21-point lead.
45. The 76ers. 66.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from P in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Grady Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Olynyk in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. George against Barrett. Barnes left side, and Clark on average free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action. Where he's demanding the ball, he wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Quickly finds Dick. Shoots over Embiid. Oubre with it. He's picked up by Dick. Now here's Oubre. He's guarded closely. The offensive rebound. Misses in close. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Count it. And that's 13 points for Scotty Barnes.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
Quickly against Maxey. Now, here's Quickly. Tight defense on him.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Here's P. Here's Oubre. Goes back up. Goes up with it again. And the layup is good. Oubre's got his first points in this one.
Oubre not taking no for an answer there was not going to be denied. Right through the defender.
Here's Barnes. From down in the low post, it goes.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Another three for Philadelphia.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
George against Barrett. Poked loose. To the inside. Here's Maxey. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 8th rebound here tonight. The pass to P. Back to George. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. George has got 9 points.
Good work in deep from George that time. He's far more than just a perimeter threat.
Quickly looking it over. The kick out to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Dick with it. Embiid's there. Dick can't get it to go.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Up top, Barrett, defended by George. Will it go? That one's rebounded by Embiid. Philadelphia's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
This one has been all about effort for them, in my opinion. Hitting the offensive glass hard. Getting those extra points off extra possessions. That's big-time work there.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Martin's checked in for Philadelphia. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA, had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Here's Maxey, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. 11 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in him, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
EA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. Here's Barnes. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's P. That shot misses. Good D by Barnes. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Tyrese Maxey.
And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors.
Second team
on Friday. They'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Here's P. Pass to Maxey. Out left to the wing from deep, and the three is knocked down. Deep ball good, and a nice shot from P.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Barnes with it. Now defended by Embiid. And the Raptors miss again. Philadelphia's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
This is his first free throw of the game. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room. Give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Andre Drummond is out there with P. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then there's Gordon. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Here's Quickly. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. P passes to Drummond. Over Olynyk. And it's Drummond missing.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Barnes down low. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
I like how Gordon stays low to the ground, keeps that center of gravity anchored. Quick driving inside, and excellent finishing at the basket.
Teardrop shot, and quickly finishes inside.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Lowry against Quickly. Here's P. Back to Lowry. Stolen by Quickly. Now the Raptors moving it up. He feeds it to Barnes. And he banks in the layup. Barnes has got 15 points in just the second half.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
And he banks it home with one hand.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Outside Jackson. Here's P. Offensive rebound. And Drummond is right there.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Big difference in second chance points, and that makes it tough.
Quickly against Lowry. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
P with the bucket.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Here's Barnes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Now for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserved more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so Lowry will bring it up for Philadelphia. Jackson passes to Pete, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Check out the vision from Jackson. Doesn't have to make the flashy play, just wants to make the right play.
On the wing quickly, guarded by Jackson. And now the 76ers on the break. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's quickly. It's Drummond with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. He passes to Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's where Drummond generates most of his offense. I mean, he's got a lot of moves in the low post.
Barrett against Gordon. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Back to Lowry. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Barnes. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Gordon against Barrett. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. To the paint, here's P, and he slams it one-handed.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Barrett. And again, no good by Toronto.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Barnes passes to Quickly. Lobbed up there for Barnes and stolen by Drummond. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. And Lowry has it in the corner. Here's P. And again.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
Lowry can't get it to go. Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell kicks to Barrett. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
P, no good. The Raptors shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Quickly, that's for two. Nobody near Barnes. Nailed from three-point land. Barnes has got 9 points in the quarter. Passes it to P. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
First one falls for him. The 76ers making a switch here. Martin's checked in, so he gets them both.
And not a single free throw. In that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up for Dave.
今回はここまでご視聴ありがとうございました。M___Mデスパッチやドングアウトデスパッチやプープシェ以下省略 クローニング。テキストグリーンゲームオーバー。エースレッドドルーピーアイス。エースグリーンスマイリング。ボディグリーンカビーリングアイス。ハイドパープルブルーピース。ハンドパープルブルーピース。ハンドパープルブルーピース。ハンドパープルブルーピース。サンクスドッグ。サンクスドッグ。サンクスドッグ。サンクスドッグ。サンクスドッグ。サンクスドッグ。誰も触れない。二人だけの国。君の手を離さぬように。誰も触れないら二人だけの国。君の手を離さぬように。誰も触れない。二人だけの国。君の手を離さぬように。大きな力で空に浮かべたら、ルーララ、宇宙の風に乗る。